From gerbils to squirrels, shrews to mice, small mammals overlooked no more.
No one was bothering, or very few people were bothering to study small mammals. And so I was like, this is where I'm gonna dive in and just study small mammals.
They may be small in size, but they play a disproportionate role in maintaining healthy ecosystems. They make up 40% of the mammalian diversity in Africa.
I find like probably there is a lot of biology or ecology or behavioral things about the small mammals that people completely do not know. Unless we study them, we would never know how fascinating nature is.
On this episode of Wildlife Warriors, we meet Leo Malingati, a scientist who's doing research to quantify the importance of small mammals in different habitats. We all know about the importance of elephants and the effect they have on ecosystems. We call them ecosystem engineers because they alter the habitats and result in the massive diversity of species across Africa. But what about the small mammals, the mice, the squirrels, and the rats? Are they important? And how do elephants affect those species? Well, I'm here to meet an amazing young scientist, Leo Malingati, who's doing research to answer some of these questions. Hi, Leo.
Hi, Paula.
How's everything?
Everything is good. You're just in good timing. We are almost heading out to the field to do some little flagging.
So what does it involve?
We have this kind of flag. We are just going to put them out, say, in the field where we'll be setting our traps.
Oh, you're going to be trapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Impala Research Centre in Kenya's Laikipia region. With over 100 species of mammals, including elephants, Grevy's zebras, and the reticulated giraffe, the diversity of this ecosystem rivals that of the Masai Mara. It's here that Leo Malingati is working on a groundbreaking study. It takes place in special research plots, each 100 by 100 meters.
Their interest at first was just to see what would happen to African savannas when the large mammals go extinct. And so what they did is try to keep off different sizes of large mammalian herbivores and just see what would really happen into these plots. So there are plots that would keep off everything from the size of a hare or a dik-dik all the way up. Those plots, the only mammals that you might find in, they are the tiny small mammals. And then we have these open plots where everything else goes in.
Leo is studying how losing large mammals affects the small creatures in the ecosystem.
We are close by to the plot. Just like within 3 minutes or so, we will be there.
And how long have these plots been established for?
So the plots have been around for like since 2008.
So 12 years?
Yeah, 12 years. Yeah, so these are the fence. One of our fences is also right here.
Oh, this is one of the fences?
Yeah, so
okay.
Actually that's one of our fences.
You can see the vegetation is completely different.
Sure.
It's like bushy.
Uh-huh.
How many of these small mammals do you think we could get in one night?
Like here, I'm expecting for this single plot, probably we should be able to get close to 20 or more.
Wow, 20.
Yeah.
This plot, you expect to see a lot of rodents.
Yeah, we expect lots of rodents in here.
But I don't see any evidence of them. Where? How do you know that you're going to get lots here?
If you take a keen look on the ground, probably you might just see some rodent poop or even some little trails. So maybe we just check more keenly.
Trails and poop.
Yeah, but mostly the poop. Over here we have some rodent poop.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen it?
I have, yes.
Yep. So,
Oh, you're picking it up.
yeah.
So which kind of an animal would have done that?
This should be a bit of a bigger mouse. Probably that could weigh about 80 grams or something, because from the look of it, the poop looks a bit big.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with Leo, who's currently flagging the posts, and that's where the traps will be laid next. The traps will be set so that they catch any small mammals during the night, and we'll be back at 4 a.m. and that's why the flags have to be very bright. We need to see them when it's going to be pitch black. I'm super excited about what we might find here. I've already noticed loads of berries, fruits, flowers, grasses, and all these things that I know small mammals love, so I'm expecting that we might find a lot of different species in here.
I find like probably there is a lot of biology or ecology or behavioral things about the small mammals that people completely do not know. Unless we study them, we would never know how fascinating nature is.
Leo grew up around wildlife, but it wasn't until he was in university that he realized that it could be a career.
We were now starting to study things that we never thought people study, and time after time it got interesting, and I loved the course, and I was happy that job really placed me there. I felt now I'm really at home. This is what I really needed to do. There were lots of things one could study with the small mammals, and no one was bothering, or very few people were bothering to study small mammals. And so I was like, this is where I'm gonna dive in and just study small mammals. Probably I would then grow up to be the best Kenyan small mammal ecologist.
Night falls over Laikipia, and Leo gets to work.
Most of the animals that I'm working on, mostly nocturnal, and they will come out of their burrows or from their resting places when it is a bit dark.
The big question is, will we be able to catch any of them? "4 a.m. in Laikipia. Small mammal ecologist Leo Malingati and I are about to go and check the traps we set up last night." Leo, why do we have to come out so early? It's freezing.
We just want to make sure we're checking our traps a bit early before the sun is out, just to avoid most of the animals getting dead from the sun heat. The metal cages really get heated up fast. Yep.
I guess the good news is because of the fence, there's no big animals in here.
Yeah, there are no big
Just
animals
us on
here.
our own.
Yeah,
Where's the trap?
right here.
Ah,
We unlock it, then there is something inside.
there's something inside. Oh,
Yep.
our first mouse. Or rat. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Oh yeah, I think we have another one.
Oh,
Help pick it. Could you feel something inside?
it's heavy. There's something big inside there.
So we
Okay.
just have it in the bag. Then you could
Shall I
help
help
me
you? Yeah.
carry it
Okay,
so that we are fast.
super.
Thanks.
So we now have 2 small mammals in our cage, and we're only on the 3rd trap. This is exciting.
So every time I go along a transect and I find a trap is closed, I'm so happy, like it has caught something. So it makes me happy that I have something that would help me get samples from and be able just to appreciate and understand the more about these small mammals.
That's a lot. How many are they? More than 20. That's incredible.
Yeah. Then I'll tilt it a bit.
There he is. Oh, look at it. What are you doing?
So I want to handle it.
Okay.
So I want to pick it by,
Oh, without him biting you?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the species Sami, that's for Sarcostomus meanzi. So we just pick the first 2 letters and the last 2 letters on the species name.
So the pouched mouth.
Yes. So the sex, it's a female. It's pooping, so I'll pick a fecal sample from it using these bags.
Oh. That's how you collect your sample?
Yeah, and then he will
That was easy.
label it. And then I'll need to know if it's lactating or something. So could you spot some
I can see the nipples, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a lactating female.
So she has babies somewhere.
85.
What's the point of all these detailed measurements that you're taking?
Oh yeah, so we are just trying to correlate whether the body measurements of the animal has something to do with its foraging efficiency or its selection of what it feeds on, and if in any case whether your body measurements has something to do with your ability to survive in the wild to avoid predation.
Before releasing them back to their habitat, the team tags them for future identification.
Does not want to come out. Oh, there it is.
Wow,
Ooh.
it's the elephant shrew.
Oh. Oh my goodness, what a beauty. Look at that.
Such a cool animal. And it's a recapture from previous bouts. I really love the elephant shrew, more specifically because of the way they just look, and then I really love how they move their snout about, trying to figure out their trails or figure out what's going on, probably what they need to feed on. And then their large eyes and just the white ring around their eyes, it's just spectacular to me.
Slowly and surely, Leo and his team make their way through the plots.
Leo and his team have been working since 4 in the morning. It's now 8, and we're only on the 2nd of 6 plots to go to. There are so many small mammals out here, and it's quite involving the amount of data that they need to collect. This plot is the open plot, where we see different kinds of vegetation and different kinds of small mammals, including a gerbil and some very tiny little mice.
In the laboratory, the samples are being analysed.
Well, there's not much more I can do to help Leo and his team. They're now preparing the samples, and it's vital that they can concentrate and make sure that everything is done exactly right.
They have to do this within hours of coming from the field so that the samples are still cold, and that ensures that the DNA integrity is retained. After this process, these samples will be sent to the US for analysis. And this will tell us what plants these small mammals have been eating. While the study is still ongoing, early results suggest that the presence of elephants actually changes the diets of small mammals. Imagine you're a gerbil out to get lunch, and you're in competition with an elephant.
For the fenced plot, the animals have the ability to choose, I don't want to eat this, I like eating this. But for the open plots, there is not much fun. The food is very little, so you have to get what to eat as you watch out if you will be eaten by a predator or something. So get what you can eat as fast as possible and head back to your burrow. It's quite exciting how something that weighs tons, the elephants, could be competing with very tiny animals, the rats and the mice. So you find like what the rats and the mice are eating is almost exactly what, again, the elephants are eating. And so they are competing for the same resource. And so in the presence of the elephants, you find like the elephants really suppress the numbers of the rats and mice because of the competition on the same food resource.
Elephants may influence the small creatures, but what about the other animals, like livestock living nearby? Can elephants actually help livestock? Next time you're on an adventure in the wild, look around. You'll quickly see evidence of small mammals.
One thing I would want people to know about small mammals, they should not just view small mammals as pests or as vermines, but they should view small mammals as important components of ecosystems that actually support some of the animals that most people would go out viewing. Without the small mammals, lots of raptors would just disappear because they will not have something to eat. Without the small mammals, we will not have even the snakes. So I find small mammals to be supporting quite a large number of species.
Small mammals include a broad range of species. Ranger Mwenda takes me to his special site where I get a real change in perspective.
This place is usually where we find porcupines. I've seen them several times around this place. Maybe we have to sit down here and try to spot. Maybe they might be around.
So if we stay here for a bit, we might see them?
We might see them.
Okay.
Careful, careful.
I'll be careful.
Thank you.
So where do you think they might be?
Down here. Look, look, look. Behind the rock.
Oh, wow. That's a porcupine.
That's a porcupine.
What's it doing?
It's lying down.
So does the porcupine really shoot its quills like people believe?
People believe that porcupines shoot their quills, but you chase it and then all of a sudden it stops. You get in contact with its body and the quills poke you. After they poke you, they are left in your body and then it goes out, leaving you to pull out the quills and giving it a chance to escape.
Outside there, I think there are still lots of people that still have a bad attitude about small mammals, unless they get to learn or somebody tells a story about these small mammals, and then they would come to appreciate the goodness or the interesting things about small mammals, and maybe they can start supporting like conservation of these small mammals, I would say.
we head out to meet members of the surrounding community to find out what they think about small mammals.
Oh, here they are.
Mzee Noor owns this herd of camels.
Mzee Noor, tungeomba kujua wakati unatoa ngamia malishoni, wakati unalisha huko nje, kuna wanyama wengine unakutana na hawa?
Ndio, siko.
Kama mnyama gani na gani?
Kama ndovu na pia nyati na hawa wanyama kama twiga. Lakini mnyama kama twiga ni mnyama mzuri sababu sio hawezi tishia binadamu, lakini mnyama kama ndovu ni tisho kwa binadamu. Isipokuwa vile tumeishi tumejua kuepa hawa, kwa sababu ukiona ndovu unaangalia upepo mahali inaelekea. Ukiona upepo unaelekea saidi, wewe unapita saidi, unaacha bande hii.
When it comes to the small ones, those mice and rats, does he have any belief about them, or what does he think about them?
Nikiona kwa pale nje sina shughuli nao, lakini kwa ndani ya nyumba sipendi, kwa sababu inapenda kuingiza mdomo kitu kama sahani ama kikombe, na pia nyoka hupenda sana kufuata panya mahali ziko nyingi. Kama ikija na nyumba wakati ya nyoka inaweza ingia naye pia kwa nyumba. Kwa hivyo kwa ndani ya nyumba sipendi.
Mzee Noor, like so many of the local community out here, spends a lot of time in this local environment and interacting with many of the wild species. But like so many people, the small mammals are almost invisible. They show up at night, they are hardly seen, and he can't really describe them. And yet, small mammals make up 40% of the mammalian diversity here in Africa.
This experiment is trying to help us to be able to predict what can actually happen to our savanna ecosystem when different sizes or different types of animals disappear from the system. It would help us to demonstrate how systems are actually interlinked and the significance of each category of animals or each category of species to the entire system.
As elephants break trees, it changes the microenvironment, and this causes a cascade of effects down the food chain. Leo found that the plots that excluded elephants had 4 times the biomass of trees and shrubs. And that's food for other animals, which explains why triple the number of small mammals were found living in them.
When we exclude these large mammals, we expect now that all the resources within that plot will only be for the small mammals. And because they have lots of food for themselves, they're gonna increase in numbers. But when elephants come into the picture, this number of mice would decrease. They help actually to shape the savanna ecosystem, just to make sure like there is not just too much cover that favors the small mammals to thrive, then they start becoming a problem.
But how about beyond the wild? If our ecosystems are really interlinked and dependent on each other, does wildlife have any effect on livestock, like Mzee Noor's camels?
There are those people that would, let's say, kill the large mammals because they think they are competitors to their, let's say, livestock. But then when you look at it, the large mammalian herbivores like the elephants, they really help to prune the vegetation and to keep the place to be more grassy, and they keep off those non-palatable plants, which if eaten by certain herbivores, it could be poisonous to them. If we get rid of the large mammals, then we're gonna get a complete thicket where there is very little grasses for the herbivores.
Our ecosystems are a complex web, one that we're still working to understand. Along with people like Leo, we need many more wildlife warriors to to investigate some of the big questions of our time.
What do you think this is?
Um,
You don't know?
No.
Could you try flipping into the book we see if we can identify? I believe like kids, when we change the attitudes of kids when they're still young, then we are really changing the whole society at large, because kids will go tell it to their parents, tell it to their friends, and they're gonna influence maybe the whole community. So what you do, you just call them by their common name or this genus name. So these ones are the white-toothed shrews.
What we've learned is that in order to study the intricate web of life, the way that each species affects the others, we need a very good experimental design conducted over a long period of time. These small mammals, the rats, the mice, and the gerbils, the shrews, they represent the invisible agents of change in these large savannas of Africa. If we really want to understand the role that these animals play in these ecosystems and how they are affected by large mammals, livestock, and climate change, we need far more people to be doing research on them.
If you want to help our amazing wildlife, why don't you start a Wildlife Warriors Club in your school? To learn more about this program, please visit our website